This was in November. It was getting cold,
Oh.
and I started up the engine, and all I had was, back in those days, was water in the radiator.
Yeah.
It didn't have this glycol
Yeah.
that we have nowadays.
Right. Plastic. Right.
So it would freeze, as you know. Water would freeze.
Oh, no. You didn't have antifreeze. Oh.
And I got a couple of miles away from the house going towards Winnipeg.
Weren't you with someone? Didn't you have a friend? Or
Yeah, Bob
Okay.
Johnson, his name was.
Okay.
We broke up and never saw one another again.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, temperature gauge goes up to the top.
Right after you left?
After just within a 3 or 4 miles.
Oh, well, that's good.
It got a certain. It wasn't. Fortunately, it wasn't too serious, and it finally the ice turned water, and allowed the
Oh, that's what was wrong?
Yeah.
It froze? You're kidding. Oh, my
Sure,
God.
for a bit. Not too serious. Maybe I might have had some additive in the
Yeah, because
water.
doesn't it expand?
It expands, yeah. That's what breaks.
Cracks the
metal.
block. Yes.
Yes. And I stopped and put more water into it at a service station, and continued on. And as I say, it performed okay for the rest of the trip. Jesus.
And how far? What was your first stop? Minnesota or Vegas or?
Well, the first stop was just right at the border at.
I mean,
place for the American.
Yeah, I mean, did you stay overnight somewhere? Or?
I forget. It was probably all down into North Dakota somewhere.
Okay.
We drove all day, and we drove seriously. We didn't fool around.
Yes.
Because every time you stopped, say for the night, well, then it was $2 or $2.50
For a room?
for a room at the motel. So you don't want to have too many of those.
Oh, yeah. And your meals, 25 cents. Gosh.
But I think back on it, I would consider myself out of my mind.
Yes.
Based on what I know now.
Yes. God.
But it made it. But I had a good engine. I had just had the whole thing repaired just a few months before.
What was it?
The Packard.
36? What?
36.
Huh.
And it was in bad shape when I bought it. But you couldn't buy cars then.
Oh.
Because, as I say, they stopped building cars in 42.
One, two. Yeah, okay.
And when the war was over, finally, they were like hen's teeth. You couldn't buy it. You couldn't find a car. And if you saw someone advertising it, you'd have to take a number or stand in line with extra money.
Well, I remember Ann had to get on a list to get a Honda. Because they were selling like crazy.
Well, this was a different deal. This was for all cars. I remember I was looking, before I bought the Packard, I was looking around and I saw a 1938 Ford. Was what I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted a Ford.
Yeah.
Because I love Fords, the V8. And it was sitting in the showroom.
Oh.
Where they put new cars.
Yeah.
They didn't have new cars. They put good used cars there.
Yeah.
I say I had one.
Yeah.
And it was sitting in there, and they wanted $1,500 for that 1938 Ford.
And you paid $500 for yours or what? $75.
Huh?
What'd you pay for the Packard?
6 or 650, I forget.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And it was sitting in a service station, and I was on the streetcar. I was walking. I wanted a car.
Uh-huh.
So I got on the streetcar in Winnipeg and took the streetcar all over Winnipeg.
Looking. Wow. Gosh.
And I jumped off and went in, and there it was. I think it was $650. And I didn't want a Packard, but this was it. It's Packard or nothing.
Who makes Packards?
Huh?
Who makes Packards?
Packard. Who the hell do they make Packard? Who made Ford?
GM?
Packard was a big name back then. It was a luxury car. It was above Cadillac
Really?
for years, yeah.
Oh.
The luxury car. And so I bought the damn thing and found out that the engine was in terrible shape.
Oh, no. So what'd you have to pay to get it fixed?
About a couple of $100. So in other words, I had about the best part of $1,000 in it. And then, as I say, the tires and stuff like that. So when I think back on it, no, that's why I'm so critical of Billy.
I know. Just like you, men think they can do anything. God, no fear.
So tell Billy that he has a long way to go.
Yes.